what you're saying. You're flying higher than a plane.
Hey guys, it's me Jocelyn. So today I'm going to be showing you a few underrated transitions on Alight Motion. So now, listen, these are my opinion. These are what I feel are underrated and not used enough and should be used a lot more because I know that's just my opinion. So if you disagree, that's your opinion. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, so let's just get started. So the first one is going to be a side pull. Now, I never really see people do this anymore. It is like really like, it makes the edit so cool. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm just going to show you how to do it. So go on to shape and then hit fill screen and then just go to color and fill and then go to the gradient. Now you can make it go up and down, but I'm just going to make mine go side to side because it's a side pull. You can zoom it in a little bit if you want. Now, I already have my little marker set right here, so I just go ahead and I split the picture there. You don't have to do it that way. You can do it any way you want. It doesn't really matter. So now just go on to distortion and warp and then go to displacement map. Now go to, just hit offset, add 2 keyframes and then slide it all the way to 500. Just like that. And now you can do any type of graph you want. Like, I'm just going to do a simple graph, you know what I mean? So now just go on to the second one, like the second part of the shape, go back onto displacement map, make sure to select invert, offset, add 2 keyframes, and then do it the opposite way if you did the first time. So now I'm going to do negative 500. So it'll look like this, and then I'm going to do my out graph, and yeah, that is literally the transition. It is so simple to do, and yet it's so underrated. Now this next one is a tile shift. I really don't see this used anymore in Alight Motion edits. Maybe like a couple, but like I haven't seen a lot of people do it. I mostly follow Alight Motion users, so I haven't really seen this one in a while, so I'm just going to show you how to do it. So just go to tile shift in the distortion and warp category. I think my amount's going to be like 8.4. I'm just going to copy that. And then I'm going to set the strength to 0 and then add 2 keyframes. And on the second one, I'm going to change it to like maybe 300, 400. It doesn't really matter, whatever you want to do. I'm going to do my graph. Also, if I'm going fast, I'm so sorry. You could always just make the playback speed slower on the video. I'm sorry. Okay. So now this is what it looks like so far. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this or like a better way, but this is how I've always known how to do it. I'm just going to paste down that effect and then I'm going to make the strength more than what I did last time, so it's not just going to be 400. And then add 2 keyframes, and on the second one, on the second photo, just set it to 0. So like the transition's ending. And then just do an out graph and you're done with the tile shift. So this next one is going to be like a mirror slide, except not the original mirror slide. I'm going to show you what it means. So you go on to move and transform, then go to the zoom in category, tap the little infinity sign, and then add 2 keyframes. And on the second one, slide it this way so it's like it's closing in on itself, and then just do an in graph. You want to make sure that's like the most important part of this. You don't want it to go the other way or else it'll just be a regular like mirror slide. I'm going to just paste my tiles onto both pictures. Make sure to have tiles. You don't have to, but it just makes it look a lot better. Then duplicate your second photo. And on the first duplicated one, I guess, go on all the way to other and then select copy background. Now go on to matte mask and key, select wipe, and then change the end to 50.0. And now go on to distortion and warp and then find mirror. And then just have that. Now what you want to do is you want to have the picture like, make sure you're into the second, like the bottom one of your duplicated photo. Make sure you just slide it out so it already looks like this. Slide it out as much as you can, not to the point where it looks absurd, but just like this. And then add another keyframe, and then on the last keyframe, slide them in closer together like this. And then do your out graph. Now this one was popular for like a couple days, literally a couple days in the editing community, and I haven't seen it since. This one is so cool. Literally, I don't know why people don't use it anymore. Now this next one, I see a lot more in video star edits, and I think that's just because most people on Alight Motion have really never seen this. Not to be rude, I'm not trying to sound rude, but it's like I have been using Alight Motion and I never really thought of using this until I started to use video star. So what it is it's a spin zoom out. Okay, so what you want to do is go onto the spin panel, add 2 keyframes, and then just do a simple spin. If you don't know how, just follow me. And then after that, do your graph. I'm going to move my keyframes. Make sure you have tiles on, and then go to the zoom in category, and then add 2 keyframes there. But make sure to zoom the photo out instead of zooming it in. But if you wanted to zoom it in to make it a zoom in spin, you could. Okay, and now I'm going to just paste down tiles right here because, oh wait, that's motion blur. Okay, don't add that yet or else it'll make your edit super laggy, trust me. I know from terrible experience, honestly. And then go to the spin panel again and finish your spin. Gonna do -90, and then we're gonna do an outgraph. And now we're gonna do, instead of doing a zoom out on this one, you wanna do a zoom in. So it's like a zoom out transition, just like this. 100% make sure to add motion blur at the end. Motion blur makes it look so cool. Like, I'm not even joking. Gonna copy this real quick, and then I'm gonna paste it. And yeah, this is it. Honestly, it would be perfect in a really soft edit. And yeah, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if it helped you out, and comment down below any tutorial requests that you guys may have. Also, we hit 20K. Thank you guys so much. That is a huge milestone for me. Like, seriously, I cannot thank you enough. Like, you guys have changed my life in tremendous ways. Like, I'm not even joking, and I just appreciate you all so much. Yeah, I love you guys. Bye.
I was hanging with you and then I realized I didn't think it was true. I was surprised when I found out I'd fallen for you.